Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My boy Cal here, and today we are doing the MLS Bracket Challenge. Before we get into it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. This should be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to it. Also, I know I haven't uploaded in like a week or so, almost. Not really. I know I said I'd be uploading more. I lied. But like once a week around. We'll see how much I get done. I'm really not sure. Apologize for lying about the Chiefs video being out. Let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to go ahead and start at the Eastern Conference. The 4 versus 5 matchup is doing this by New York FC takes on Atlanta. New York FC, they play a very possession-oriented style of soccer, whereas Atlanta's jobs are just to try and get up to, Branco and Martinez. I do think Atlanta will be able to bypass New York just on star power alone of that front three. Honestly, they're just a better team all around. They have a more aggressive style of play. Nashville and Orlando. Nashville is at home in this one, so I'm going to go ahead and say they will most likely win. However, there's definitely a world where Orlando can, but Nashville does have a very strong defensive back line of Zimmerman, um, and not really great attacking options. I know Sapong's been in amazing form this year, um, but Orlando, their job's going to be to try and break down this Nashville defense with DK and Nani. Um, and honestly, on second thought, I think they can probably do it. I'm going to go ahead and pick Orlando in the upset at Nashville. Philadelphia and New York. Not a whole lot to say about this one, to be honest. Philadelphia is just a way better soccer team, just in general. New York really doesn't deserve to be here. So that's my pick for that one. Going up to the 4 versus the 5, Minnesota versus Portland. How on earth Portland is the 4 seed is beyond me. But the Western Conference top 4 is absolutely stacked this year. And then extremely just lifeless after that. I'm going to go ahead and say Portland beats Minnesota. Although I do think Minnesota's a good team, they'll keep it close. This one might end up in extra time or even penalties. And whenever they get to penalties, you really never know who's going to win the game. Sporting Kansas City at Vancouver. I don't really think Vancouver can handle Johnny Russell, Alan Pulido, and Scholey all at the same time. They're just not good enough of a team for that. But I, as a Sporting KC fan, will admit this team is definitely vulnerable. And I wouldn't be shocked if Vancouver won, but I'm going to go ahead and go with Kansas City for now. Seattle and Real Salt Lake, I don't even have anything to say for that one. Seattle's just so much better of a team, and um, that's kind of the problem with the 14 team structure. I'd rather have a 12. You can get a lot more even matchups early on, but whereas like with the 14, you get games with like Philadelphia, New York, or Seattle, Salt Lake, where it's just one of the best teams in the league versus a team that really doesn't deserve to be there. But anyways, New England and Atlanta, and I think Tajon Buchanan gets it done. The speedy young, not really young, he's like 25-ish, but um, midfielder for New England. I think we'll just absolutely rip apart Atlanta, and they won't have an answer for him. Orlando and Philadelphia. I'm going to go ahead and pick Orlando on the upset. I think Deacon, Nani, or Daryl DK, Nani are going to be tough for Philadelphia to handle. In the Western Conference, I'm going to go ahead and pick with Portland to reach the conference finals. I know Colorado's been really good over the course of the regular season, but they really don't have a lot of star power in the way that other teams have. They only have one DP, and he's not even playing a lot. Whereas Portland is a team that likes to spend money and has their fair share of star power. Sporting Kansas City versus Seattle. I'm going to go ahead and pick Seattle. They're just a really good soccer team at the moment. I think Alex Roldan will just be too much to handle. He'll be able to just walk through the Kansas City midfield, which is definitely the weakest part of this team. And now on to the conference finals. We're going to start with New England and Orlando. Um, this one should be fun. I think New England's just way, way better at the end of the day. Um, the thing with New England is I don't think anyone's gonna be able to break them down. I just they're not their biggest flaw is that they're not very compact defensively. Orlando's biggest flaw is that they're extremely counterattacking. They don't like to have the ball. They really are good at scoring goals and fast breaks. And that's not what New England. That's not what you need to be New England. You need to break them down with the ball very slowly. And then I feel like everyone's gonna be disappointed with the Seattle New England finals matchup. It's the 1-2 seed. Really, I think in everyone's view, probably the two best teams in the MLS right now. Um, you can probably maybe throw Philadelphia in there as a third, fighting the, maybe Seattle for that second spot. Um, and I'm going to go ahead and pick Seattle to beat New England in the MLS Cup. I don't think New England will be able to just handle that extremely, extremely strong midfield of the Roldan brothers. Final score, for tiebreaker reasons, I'm going to go just 1, 2, 3. The total number of goals. Let me check. That say okay? It says. Let's see. So average goals. So we just take like 3 or something stupid. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Okay, there's 6 on each side, so we can just go 18. That's going to be a calculated guess. Actually, I'm going to go 18 in the West and then 20 in the East, and we will see how that does. But anyways, that's my bracket. Thank you for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I will see you next time.